problem. I can't land at HQ. A riot's broken out. Boss says to drop you at your apartment.
I could use a shower.
You'll have to make it quick. He's on his way to meet you.
What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, Trainer1, and welcome back, of course, to more Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. So I've got a request to make sure that I try to up the dialogue. As you can see, it's fully up. Let's take some of the music down. And the dialogue is all the way up, Shadow, so... but yeah, I had a request that they just couldn't hear the voice that well when cutscenes and things like that were playing, and I do apologize for that. Alright, so here we are back at our apartment building, actual. The cool part is there's a secret area. I just love the way we jump. So if you can even kind of see it sparkling there a little bit. But yeah, so you can go over here. And you can see you got a little bit of a secret area here. You can see that there's not really anything out here for you to feast your eyes on. Well, man, let's see what's in here. Anything important? Yeah. We'll take that. I always screw this up. There you go. That's hilarious. It stopped me like middle. That's funny. And it did it again. I've never had that happen to me before. Is that the only thing down there? It looks to be the only thing. But yeah, so that's kind of fun how there's like a little secret area that you could go down to. Probably a lot of people maybe didn't even know about. On this channel, we at least try to show you as much as we can. Alright, let's move on. We're going to be continuing on the main story in this part. We do have a lot of side missions and stuff like that to do in Detroit on this second visit.
Mr. Jensen, we've been expecting you. Mr. Sarif went to your apartment.
Alright, so we got to head in. Alright, so we're not even halfway through this. This is so amazing. It's such a long and fun game to play. Just so much to do. And that's really enjoying playing this for you all. Hopefully you are getting something out of it as well. I do like making the longer videos, give you some substantial meat of gameplay. And let's head to our apartment.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen. You have new messages.
Apparently that's not all I have. Make yourself at home, boss.
It's a fucking mess out there, Adam. You seen the news? Picus is telling everyone we're breeding super soldiers. Taggart's at the convention center right now, urging the UN to investigate.
Is it true?
Of course not.
Except for the Typhoon, right? And a few of those defense contracts.
What?
Oh, and let's not forget the fact that Megan's team was kidnapped right before her research went public. How do you explain that one, boss?
I wanted people to see that research. Megan was on the brink of something historic. Something that would have catapulted this company to the top of the Fortune 500. Her kidnappers knew it. They knew exactly where her research would take us. And they refused to let anyone else have that much power.
Anyone else? Eliza was right. You do know more than you've told me.
I suspected. But these people? They're like ghosts. Always in the shadows. Always hiding behind lies and proxies.
Who are they?
A name won't mean much. They'll use whatever one suits their interests. Sometimes it's the Masons. Sometimes the Bilderberg Group. They've had a finger in every corporation, organization, or government initiative that's defined modern society.
You're talking about... the Illuminati?
It's no joke. They're organized and they operate over and above society.
You're serious? So why would the Illuminati kidnap Megan's team?
I already told you. Megan found a way to make augmentation safer for all of us, so we can all become like you.
Like me?
Like... you are. More than human. We've got to get him back, Adam.
You said Taggart is speaking at the convention center right now?
Bitch even sent me an invite.
His aide, Sandoval, is neck deep in this.
I don't know where Sandoval is, but Taggart will. Adam, you've got to handle this delicately. We don't know Taggart is involved, and we can't afford another punch in the face. I'm trusting you with this one.
All right. I don't think I left anything in here, but we'll see. Nope. So it doesn't restock itself or anything like that. Everything else, I guess, is just pretty much the same as it's always been. We've already read all of that stuff. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and head out and head over to the convention center.
Reestablishing security. See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
Looks like we're going to have some AUG problems. So this time around, Detroit's going to be definitely a little different. There's some places that we can't go now, like say Sarif Industries. We can't just get to it.
Jensen, you asshole, you cost me my job.
Slow down. What happened?
What happened? They found out I let you into the morgue. That's what happened. They canned me.
Wayne, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of this.
Damn right I didn't. That's the second time you screwed me over.
I know. And I want to make it up to you for everything you've been through. Sarif Industries lost a lot of good people in the last 6 months, and we could use someone like you.
Oh, really? You're not saying that just to say it.
Talk to HR. Tell them I recommend you. Corporate security pays more than being a cop, and you won't be stuck behind a desk.
Jeez, yeah. Okay. I need the work, but this better be on the level.
It is. None of this is your fault, so let me make it right.
Yeah. I should sit down, you know? It's been a long week, and then all this crap, but thanks. I mean it.
Alright. So we got him a job. Of course, we didn't have to be the nicest guy. You've already read that one.
Prides itself on maintaining a safe environment and an ethical approach to research at all times.
Let's go ahead and, I guess, hack this.
We invite critics and members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand.
Can't get to it,
They
so...
will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court.
Access granted.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
What awesome information.
Thousands of angry rioters
A
took
mirror.
to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial...
Alright, so again, there are a lot of side missions and stuff that we're going to do, but for right now, we're going to stick to the main path, and then we are going to be doing those side missions. I think there's a total of, I want to say, 2 side missions. One will become available after we complete this first part of this main mission here. We are so close to Mankind Divided, guys. And if it's already here, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it, of course.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated Information Network, including directories.
So you notice, like I said, everything is different now. The gangs are no longer prominent. But remember, we are in Detroit, so you're going to see some slowdown again, of course.
I'd seen the footage, but that shit could be doctored easily. These people
And especially right here is a big one.
You wait for them to save you? I promise you. Learn to fear the machine men. They're among us.
I don't think I'll ever make it. Let's see. What do we want to go ahead and get rid of? Yeah, we can go ahead and sell this off before we head there.
Spew their poison into your ears and you listen. You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies.
This is what I got.
I'm a friend of Greg Thorpe.
Really? Okay, I give you the egghead discount.
I don't know what it is, but I just absolutely love when he says that. Obviously we don't need any of this. Alright. Don't need a concussion. We'll keep the MP for now. What does he have? Heavy targeting system, rockets, stun gun. I mean, they don't cost that much. It's only 2, though.
See ya.
Alright, we're good. Just taking care of business. I still find it amazing how in that last episode we were able to take out the boss so easily with just using stun gun. Like I said, this area is really, really bad when it comes to this mod. But every other place has actually been pretty good, so.
Training exercises for augmented soldiers? How did they think?
You okay, sweetheart?
I'm a little shaken up, but I'm...
See, things are different. She can no longer go that way.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about.
The one he was using right before he hired me. Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a private detective named Brent Radford. He lives on Earl's Court. In case you want to get chatty with him too.
Alright, so we've got our first secondary mission. But for, like I said, for right now we're going to keep going on with the main mission for this video, and then of course we will do all the side missions. I've decided that yes, we're going to do every single side mission in this game because get the most out of it, you know. I was only going to do the main missions, but I've had a change of heart. Plus, these side missions are actually really important. One of them is going to be very, very crucial in understanding Jensen as a character.
third time this escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking?
You can see we keep running into some problems with our augmentations.
You don't have to get uppity just because I don't agree with you.
Alright, so this is going to be the point magically
where...
appeared. We pretty much can't go any further. You'll see that there's a way inside here. You can't really just get into there, right? This is if you want to get to his computer, be stealthy. But we're actually going to go for the conversation because, well, it's the conversation. Come on, I mean, it's like really fun to thwart him and to try to get that. I think you get more points. I'm not really sure which one you get more points doing, but that's so weird. Is this a special augmentation that I have or something? I've never seen this before. But there he is inside there, and it's actually showing it on camera. I wonder if anybody can tell me about that. So I'm going to save here, because you want to make the right choices, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick save, and then we're going to get in here. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get that silver tongue.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Sarif Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Sarif's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Sarif scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Sarif Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Sarif and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years, but that's not why I'm here. Sarif scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
Alright, so this is where we can start figuring this out. So we've got discredit, comfort, and redirect. We're going to go with comfort.
You're
Or
right,
confront.
It's not enough to get a conviction, but it's enough for a search warrant. That's all I want, Taggart. Why are you standing in the way?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect... Look, Mr. Jensen. I know why you came here instead of taking your recording to the police. I know the real reason for your accusations, and you're not entirely to blame for what you're doing. It is common, after trauma such as the one you suffered, to fixate on the event, to stay blocked in the past. In a word, you're obsessed.
All right.
I can worry about myself later. What's really important now is the 5 innocent people whose lives were stolen from them during that attack. Sandoval knows where they are. Now, where is he?
I don't want to see anyone's lives stolen from them. What is it you're truly looking for here? Absolution? A return to the feeling of control you lost when your limbs were taken from you? Do you think coming here today and casting me as your enemy will help you achieve that?
We're gonna go with discredit.
I don't have to make you my enemy, Taggart. Your actions speak for themselves. You started the anti-augmentation movement, and now anti-augmentation terrorist groups are making headlines every day. You always say Humanity Front isn't violent. But look outside. We're seeing proof that it is.
I speak out against it, but I just can't get it to stop. When I founded Humanity Front, I dedicated the organization to the memory of my wife Marjorie, who died trying to help a man addicted to augmentation surgery come to terms with his illness. Marjorie refused to resort to violence. So why would any member of this group do otherwise? We are simply not those kind of people. I wish I could make you see that, but I fear you are unable to comprehend nonviolent solutions.
Who's the one showing disrespect to your wife's memory right now? You chose to be responsible for everyone underneath you the day you chose to be the boss. Sandoval launched an attack on Sarif Industries, and you're hiding him from me? You're no better than he is.
You impertinent son of a... Mr. Jensen, if you knew Isaiah Sandoval as well as I do, if you knew the core of his being, in spite of his family history, you too might fight tooth and nail to defend him as I have. But you're right. If he has done something regrettable, then the truth needs to come out, whatever it may be. I'll show you where Isaiah is. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Alright, mission complete, Silver Tongue. It's so weird that that shows up like that. I don't know why it does that. But we have done what we needed to do, so awesome. Now those dialogue choices can change. It's very random. Sometimes it can be different. So we are free now to go in this place, which we wouldn't be able to get to without having to sneak through. Just kind of looking around a little bit here. Oh, I'll take those.
And members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto...
So this is also the computer that you can get into without having to do the Silver Tongue speech. As you can see right there is a vent. So what I'm going to do is, because I love you guys and I want to show you both outcomes, right? I'm going to go ahead and save here. So this is going to be our main save. We're going to come back to this point, but for right now we're going to go back and load our quick save, which is going to take us to where we were before we came into this conversation. In doing so, we're going to show you, now I'm going to show you how to actually stealth this section without getting the silver tongue, without going through that whole spiel. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Showing you different, methods and routes. Alright, so we're going to be heading back. So believe it or not, you can actually just go right through. It's alarmed, but it is not, you're alarmed when you're in this section, so.
Any idea how long before the speech is over?
Not too long now. I'll escort Taggart backstage and you make sure nobody tries to sneak in.
I'll take a walk and make sure everyone else is in position. Looks clean. This is getting boring.
Ugh.
I'm never good at this. Sheesh. That's because I'm in a point where it keeps freezing. There we go. It's like one of those freezing points, like in the worst spot possible. But yeah, so here you can, this is where you can sneak through this whole section. You can see there's multiple areas for you to go to, but
Turn this off. Why?
notice where we are. We're right outside that door now.
Just can't watch these cowards with masks.
And now, we have made it. So now, as you can see, we are in here, and we're in here silently. So all you'd have to do is this here, you can hack. We can't get to it.
Access granted.
Hey, we pick up a nuke, though. Read the emails here.
Sarif, Sandoval's in Detroit. Hold up in some apartment building on Grand River Road. I'm heading there now.
All right. But Adam, you think Taggart's involved?
There's no hard evidence yet to prove it.
Too bad. But there could be. If you upload that data recording you got in Montreal onto his computer.
You're asking me to frame him?
We could lose everything, Adam, given the mood out there. We may have to get our hands dirty to fix it. Well, you got a problem with that?
So here you'd have to make a choice, decline or accept.
Yes, I do.
All right. It was just a thought. Sarif out.
So there you go. As you can see, you can get some extra points for Ghost and for getting things done. So it looks like Smooth Operator total 1,500, whereas the other one will only get you, I think, 1,000. So you lose about 500 points doing it this way. There's also a wall here. Let's see how fun this would be. Aha, see? Do you guys remember when we were in the little room here? This is another way for you to get out. Set some more commotion, but I just wanted to show you that, yes, and then you would just need to pretty much
This is the spot. Keep looking. Someone must be there.
sneak through, as you can see. And then you would go here, and then you could go down. We'll go a little bit, I guess.
Stop right there.
But yeah, I'm just trying to make a point here. So that's just another option that you could do. It does give you a little more points, but I like the silver tongue better. So let's open up our... I think it was that. Yeah, it was this one. And of course, I didn't want to do the necessarily bad thing. We're not in the framing business, so I wanted to keep that. That's not something that I would do. I would not purposely set evidence on someone if they're not. So, oh shit. That was my bad.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial
That's hilarious.
uncovered by Picus.
I didn't mean to do that. The Elite controller is the moment I laid it on my leg, and I accidentally hit the back button in the back of the controller, and that is hilarious, guys. That is completely hilarious. So the back right button, it's got two buttons on the back right, but one of them is the button is B, so which makes you hit somebody. That was hilarious. Good times, good times. All right, let's do this right now.
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggart. You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now, where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as Zeke Sanders.
Sanders? The man who attacked Sarif's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried. I tried to convince Isaiah not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaiah has done so much for so many needy people. People suffering from implant rejection. Promise me you will deal with him fairly.
That all depends on Isaiah's.
I understand, but please try.
All right, there you go. So let's look at how many points that was. So we did 1,000 plus total 1,000. So wait, it is more beneficial for you to do this route because we got 1,000 for Silver Tongue and 1,000 for this. So yeah. And now, we don't need to be sneaky or anything like that. We can just go through. I guess you can see they're in green, so we're pretty much in the clear.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, if we wanted to, I guess we could go up there and get that traveler points, but we really don't need it. There you have it. It is more beneficial to do the Silver Tongue route. I wasn't for sure, but now I am. Looks like there's nothing in there. Just checking around. I mean, there's no real reason why. Ah. Aha, so this is another one that you could do. Ah, I see where I am now. Well, heck, that's an even faster way. Look at that. This way is completely faster than the other sneaky way. So if you go into that bathroom, there is a vent that will take you here, and then you can get to where you need to go in the same manner. I'm waiting for it to maybe give me those traveling points, but
This is Eliza Kassam reporting to you live from Picus.
I don't think it's going to. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So many multiple ways to go and things to do, and I pride myself in trying to show you as many of those as I can. I think it was one more route. Oh, there's this route. Okay. All right. Pretty cool stuff, guys. This game has got it all. Just another way into that main room. Aha, but you couldn't get back there. Okay. So, you would have to do some sneaking even to get back to that point. So maybe it wouldn't be really beneficial. Alright, so we're going to be ending the video up here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. I'm sorry for the slowdown right here, but it seems like this is a really, really bad place for this mod. Once we get out of here, we're going to open up our second side mission and continue on also with the main mission. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and of course I will see you on the next one. Peace out, bitches.